One aspect of the fast unfolding border crisis that gets far less attention than does the very visible front-end view of illegal entry by thousands of immigrants is what happens to them next. Media aren't talking much about where they go or how. What's happening most of the time is that they are boarding buses and heading into America's heartland. A conveyor belt of commercial and charter buses just like this one in Del Rio, Texas, are carrying tens of thousands sight unseen from Texas, Arizona, and California borderlands northward. And they are dropping their Haitian, Venezuelan, Cuban, and Central American family units in Florida and New Jersey, Tennessee, Massachusetts, Michigan, North Carolina, Georgia, Kentucky, and to large cities in Texas such as Dallas and Houston.
Happening right now, Border Patrol continuing to drop off migrants here at Catholic Charities of the Rio Grande Valley. We're on the corner of 15th and Austin. We've been watching this happen all day long. They say that about 1,000 are coming in a day. The executive director of Catholic Charities of the Rio Grande Valley, we saw her earlier. She said she would talk to us. She has yet to come back to us, but she has said in earlier reports that about 1,000 migrants are being dropped off a day. That was confirmed by another volunteer I spoke with. He said about how many are coming a day?
I think upwards to 1,000, something like that from what I can see.
So the question is what's happening to them once they get dropped off? The other question is, as she said in another report, that she had asked Border Patrol to stop dropping off migrants here because the capacity here at Catholic Charities of the Rio Grande Valley is 1,200. Yet 1,000 are being dropped off a day. So again, where are all of these mothers, pregnant women, families? Where are they being taken after this? Do you know if they're all coming from the same countries? Are they all from Mexico?
No, of course not. They're from many central, Guatemala, Honduras, all over.
There's a lack of transparency and also a shock as we watch this continue to happen, busload after busload. And I look around and there's no other media here. There's nobody else covering this. And this is happening in light of the highest cases of COVID-19 in Hidalgo County, according to Judge Cortez. We heard earlier from La Jolla Police in a post that went viral that they are confirming what's happening is those that have COVID-19 are being taken to a hotel They're booking them in hotels, COVID-19, and they're just free to go anywhere after that. They see dozens of them outside of the hotel, COVID-19 positive, coughing, sneezing, no masks, and then they end up showing up in restaurants. There's no tracking being done. So while we are pummeled by mainstream news, which I used to be a part of, with this narrative that this is a pandemic of the unvaccinated, are we unconcerned with the migrants that are coming in, many testing positive for COVID-19 over this building here where they're processed, and then not being tracked, going out into the community, and we're seeing a spike in cases? Why are we not hearing this from mainstream news? Why are there no other reporters out here? These are the questions. Who is responsible? Let's take it back to the definition of criminal negligence. We know that criminal negligence is putting somebody at risk of injury or death. Well, what does it mean when no one is held responsible for those testing positive for COVID-19 just being able to go out into the community? They're at capacity.
Ok, sí. ¿Y tú te gusta presidente Biden?
Oh, sí, sí.
¿Sí?
Ayuda bastante a los latinos.
Sí. ¿Y todos te gusta presidente Biden?
Sí, igual, ayuda bastante a los inmigrantes.
¿Te gusta más de presidente Trump?
Oh, no.
No, ¿te gusta Trump?
Que puso el muro y no va a pasar a los inmigrantes y pues...
No les dan una oportunidad.
Sí. Si Trump es presidente, ¿tú vamos a los Estados Unidos o no?
No, porque no le daría el chance, a los latinos no le da chance. Le dan, usted sabe que es más racista que los otros.
Ok, sí, pero con presidente Biden muchos posibles para
Hay muchas posibilidades.
Oh, sí.
Primero Dios que le siga dando salud para que siga el presidente.
These people are desperate and they need help, and if they claim asylum, that asylum should be granted. But I think everyone can agree that images like this are very concerning indeed. A big inflatable there, but absolutely packed to the gunnels. We counted at least 35 individuals that we can see on there. We don't know if there's any more in the middle section there, but you can see none of them wearing life jackets at all, just 2 or 3 of them carrying these inflatable inner tubing.
ਇਹਨੂੰ ਕਹੋ ਕਿ ਮੁੱਖ ਮੰਤਰੀ ਦਾ ਅਹੁਦਾ ਛੱਡ ਕੇ ਤੂੰ ਤਾਂ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਨਾ ਮੈਂ ਨਾਨਕ ਨਿਵਾਸ ਚੋਂ ਕੱਢ ਕੇ ਲੈ ਜੂ ਤੂੰ ਮੁੱਖ ਮੰਤਰੀ ਦੇ ਅਹੁਦੇ ਤੋਂ ਅਸਤੀਫਾ ਦੇ ਦੇ ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰ ਤੇ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਕਹੇਗਾ ਸੜਕ ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਬਾਹਰ ਆ ਜਾਊਂਗਾ ਤੇ ਨਾਲ ਫੜ ਕੇ ਲੈ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਨੂੰ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਤਾਂ ਲੱਗੂ ਥੋੜਾ ਘਣ ਪੁੱਤ ਮਾਵਾਂ ਦੇ ਮਰਵਾਈ ਜਾਣਾ ਬੈਠਾ ਉੱਥੇ ਚੰਡੀਗੜ੍ਹ 'ਚ ਬੋਰੀਆਂ ਲਾਈਆਂ ਹੋਈਆਂ ਛਾਤੀ ਧੜਕ ਧੜਕ ਵੱਜਦੀ ਹੈ ਕਿਤੇ ਨਿਕਲੇਗਾ ਬਾਹਰ ਤੇ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗਣਾ ਵੀ ਖਾਲਸੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੱਥ ਜੁੜਦੇ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਹੈ ਸੋ ਮੈਂ ਬੇਨਤੀ ਕਰਾਂਗਾ ਸਾਰੀ ਕੌਮ ਨੂੰ ਕਿ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਜੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਡਿਕਟੇਟਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦਾ ਹੁਕਮ ਸ਼ਾਂਤੀ ਰੱਖਣੀ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਸ਼ਾਂਤੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਵੀ ਹੈ ਪਰ ਇੱਕ
This side. Go.
This side.
Yeah, this side. Yeah.
Okay.
But the thing he can do is secure our borders and make sure that these illegals aren't coming over here getting free housing, getting free clothes, getting free cars and phones. And I'm homeless, I'm blind, and I'm an American. And I can't even get a bag lunch from these motherfuckers. But I'm supposed to be okay with it? I'm supposed to be happy, clapping my hands that they're bringing over everybody and their brother?